And at this time now, we'll start our closing statements. You'll have 1 minute each, and we will start with, in reverse order, with Marcia Swanson.
Well, as I said, I am running unopposed, so I don't have a huge closing statement. If you're in District 5, I would still appreciate your vote and you taking the time to go out and vote. It might not be that important for me, but there are a lot of issues on the ballot that are important to all of us. Read them, understand them, and vote for what you care about. Not what your neighbor said to vote for, or not what you saw on social media, but read them and understand them. So many people go vote, and they vote by the name, the gender, the whatever. You don't even know who these people are. Somebody told my husband they were going to vote for somebody up here on council, and he said, well, why don't you come tonight and see what they're all about? And he said, I got other things to do. What kind of vote is that? Be an informed voter. Vote what you feel in your heart.
If elected to represent the people of Wildomar, I will be an ambassador, not a crusader. I will work on their behalf and concerns, not my own. I'm not promising to revolutionize Wildomar, nor is that my aim. We are a small city with a small budget, but I believe there's room for improvement. Things that I have not seen in the last 5 years of my attending city meetings and events. In addition to increased safety measures, I want to see the city start being far more proactive when it comes to serving the residents. That begins with clear communication from the city to the residents. That can be done with an e-newsletter that I've mentioned, and even a regularly scheduled video of the mayor and the city manager discussing things that are going on in the city. Please consider voting for me if my ideas appeal to you.
Like I said, I got elected on the first time with the marijuana thing, but people already knew that I was a conservative and staunch conservative and cheapskate at heart. That's just 100% true. But one of the things I did, the real reason that I ran in the first place is I love the city. It's just that simple. It's a small town. We try to keep it as nice and neat and clean as possible. Outside influences always want to attack a city. People want to come in and harass the city and sue the city and do all these things with the city. So, and that's what I've been doing. 8 years I've been on this board, 8 years. And it's been a lot of work, and it's been a lot of fun. And being mayor of the city has been one of the highlights of my life, twice already. So if I get reelected again, I'm pretty sure they'll probably vote me to be a mayor again, and I would be more than happy to do that. And this time of my life, I own my own company, I have a lot of staff, so it's been easier to do more things with the city and for the city. So I'll just keep fighting and do the same old thing I have done for 8 years. Nothing's changed.
All right, thank you all. I think, as you can see, there are, well, it's always nice to have, it's not great to have people running unopposed unless you happen to be one of the people running unopposed. But it's also nice to have differences, and in some of these that I've been doing recently, it's like a big love fest, and everybody gets along, and yeah, I agree with what they say, and I agree with what they say, so it's kind of refreshing to come out and see that we do have some differences of opinion. You get a great idea of who is representing you and who is trying to represent you, and I think that's very important. So I appreciate you all coming out tonight. Let's have a nice round of applause for these folks up here. They gave a lot.